to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Gemini, for the person most on your mind. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Gemini, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, but most of all for showing up. This is a reading for the person most on your mind. I'm using the Green Witch Tarot by Ann Moura for the oracle message, for the energy between you and the person most on your mind. I'm using the Green Witch Oracle, or the Green Witch's Oracle as they call it. This is by Arin Murphy-Hiscock, and the illustration is done by Sara Richard. And I'm also using the Love Oracle for the thoughts of the person most on your mind. And let's see how we fare for Gemini. The first card, and the cards are taken at random. First card is the situation between you. Second card is how you deal with that. Third card is how they do. Fourth card is Spirit's advice on how to deal with the situation. Fifth card is how you take Spirit's advice. Sixth card is how they do. Seventh card is potential outcome. Just want to see. I always find that it's not over enough there. Yeah, that's much better. Shift thoughts. So, eighth card is how you deal with the potential outcome. Again, it's not written in stone what I say. And the ninth card is how they deal with it. So, starting right away at the top. Confusion, Seven of Cups, and the deck splits open. Somebody is very devoted or very selfish, because there's confusion between you. Bottom of the deck is saying the Nine of Cups, so maybe someone is overindulgent, someone drinks too much, because that king could be one too many, and there is confusion. Okay, let's see, since you broke the deck. Two of Pentacles. Oof. Too much. Nine of Cups with that king makes a 10. It's too much. Overindulgence. Have to bring things back into the balance. Maybe someone is working 2 jobs. Maybe someone is serving 2 masters. Gemini. Someone is very selfish. Someone is taking, wanting their satisfaction, having to get satisfaction. You must bring things back into the balance. One has to sacrifice something. Page of Wands is a proposal. See, he's waving his wand over the harvest, or to get harvest. Could be mushrooms. Can't tell exactly what he's waving his wand over, but it could be the harvest, because he's picked up stuff, but he's working his magic. He wants to bring something into fruition. Maybe he can't wait, so he's rushing to get things back in order. Then we have a Queen of Pentacles, so it's having that satisfaction, or trying to get to the satisfaction, wanting to be self-sufficient. being that she is quite capable of taking care of herself. She wants to share something. And this is where the proposal comes in. We have the Three of Swords, so someone is not satisfied. Maybe that's what it is. We're putting all that effort in, trying to make things happen, trying to serve two masters, trying to bring things back into the balance, and then having that disappointment of not getting what we want. Could be the cards are in reverse for some here, that you are serving two masters and your efforts are going unnoticed. Someone is disappointed. So we're changing the direction. We're making new plans, or we're making plans to go off on our own, take care of ourselves, want to be on our own. We're disappointed, so we want to be on our own. The confusion. All right, let's not go too far in. You are, Gemini, dealing with the confusion. You're hesitating, you're holding back again, wanting to bring things back into the balance. You're looking for ways to do it, and you're thinking maybe it's best to go alone and overcome that disappointment, because the 2 goes to the 3. It's going in sequence. They are, what is this? The Standing Stone. This could be Justice in this deck. I do see the scales of justice here on the stone. Karmic justice, that's what they believe. The person most on your mind is thinking that this is how it's supposed to be. Again, maybe they drink. Maybe they're the drinking type. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is overindulgent. They tell lies, or you are feeling compromised. You're not sure. You're holding yourself back. What is Spirit's advice for this? It's the 9 of Wands. So it's a question of gaining that trust. Healing situation. Spirit will give us that inclination that we can do, because we need to put that extra effort in, and you already have put effort, both sides of you. What you're going through is supposed to happen. You're supposed to put that extra one more. It's almost to the end. Spirit is saying, give one more try, go one more round. You, on the other hand, are the devil. You are probably the drinking type, Gemini. I'm sorry, don't mean to point fingers there. I'm just saying, you are obsessed, you are in control, you are the devil here. You are holding on to something. Maybe you don't want to let go of the situation. Maybe you don't want to let go of the vices that the partnership has, or the person most on your mind. You're used to it. You know the devil that you are with. And you are tied. You want to take control. You want your satisfaction. Maybe you are angry. Spirit is saying to give her one more go. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the end. The Tower comes after the devil. So no matter what, it's all going to come crashing down. But here in this deck, nature is, he is a caregiver. And it's not just the devil and being tied up and tormented. In this deck, he's the nurturer. He protects the forest. So you are protecting interests. You are protecting reputation. You are protecting See, you are in control. Maybe you've taken control. Maybe you have to take control because they can't. They're seeing justice coming before them. Let's see how they respond here. The Queen of Cups, so very open. Gemini, you're probably dealing with a water sign. Again, the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Could be that they are shifting. They're very open, they're very devoted. Or they could be in the reverse and they're very selfish, very alcoholic. Or obsessed with their emotions, or obsessed with their own, not wanting to share. If there is confusion between you, then it is jealousy, envy that could be on their mind. But they're feeling that there is justice being served. So I'm not sure what your situation is, but it seems that it's difficult wanting to go alone. The Three of Swords, someone is disappointed. Someone wants to change direction. Seven of Swords, someone is not being honest, or someone wants to take control, be selfish, to be selfish. Again, with the King of Cups that broke open the deck there. And then we have the Temperance card. Again, mixing. Wanting to bring things back into the balance. Then we have the Four of Cups, not being satisfied. So it does sound like some of you could be dealing with alcoholism on the part of the person most on your mind. Could be that it is a mental, emotional disturbance that you have between you, or they are suffering from anxiety, depression, or could be you. Page of Swords wants to understand and have that conversation, talking it out. The Queen of Swords being honest. And the Nine of Pentacles bringing in that sense of protection. Again, that's where you come in there with the Devil. You want to protect, you want to uphold, you want to take care of the situation. You're in a position of indecision, or you're waiting for the right moment, but you are moving in the line of being that you are taking responsibility, or maybe not. Only you will know. Spirit says to go a little more. They are either very, very selfish, very jealous. If it is in the reverse, they are feeling justified in what they are doing. Or they are very open and loving, and it is in the opposite. Again, the Snake. I don't like the Snake. Spirit says it's coming to an end. It is going to end. Whatever it is. Maybe it's a relationship between you. Maybe it is a situation between you. Maybe there is a third party. There is confusion. The confusion will come to an end. Because you will speak. You will talk it out. You will probably take that controlling position and bring it to speaking your truth, getting them to talk. Maybe they want to talk. Maybe they are in an upright position and they are wanting to talk to you, or they want to talk about whatever it is. Here you, the Lord of Shadows, the Death card. So you have High Arcana on your side. Again, you are changing. If it is you, Gemini, that is going through addictive situation, or control situation, or you are not feeling in control, like you need to come into that control. Things are changing. Taking care of you, taking care of them, taking care of whatever it is, making a decision, having the control, coming back into control, coming out of confusion, telling truths, opening up, sharing, shedding that skin, putting something to an end, bringing it to the end, running its course, going that extra mile, putting whatever it is that needs to come out there for them, but for them to do it, for both of you to do it. You will change, you will grow and change. This is the moon. Well, the moon could be that they are open and understanding, and they see through the veil, they see through whatever it is that is going on here, that they can see or not. Maybe they are afraid. The moon is confusing. Again, more confusion. They are confused. Let's see what we have here. That sense of satisfaction, that wanting to drink more. I don't know why, but it was because of the King of Cups that happened. And then we see with the Queen of Pentacles, where she wants to go on her own, or she is able to go on her own. The Three of Swords is a disappointment, or overcoming that disappointment. But then we have the Chariot, so going in a completely different direction. Again, the confusion. And we see the Seven of Swords, where it is deceit, or even wanting to go alone. And then the Star, not the Star, Temperance, healing, again mixing, again coming back to drinking, or lying about drinking. Maybe they are the ones that are drinking too much, because this is karmic justice. Karmic justice, and bringing in that confusion. Could be that they are the ones that are suffering the alcohol, or they are suffering and wanting to stay in that state of confusion. Maybe they're Pisces. They could be water sign Cancer. You're dealing with another water sign. Again, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, we have Scorpio. The confusion is where we come back into confusion. But this is all high arcana. So again, Spirit is saying it's running its course. In due time, within a month, you will see the change, or they will change, or they will see change. If it is you that needs to change, well, you do need to change, but meaning that if it is you that has the issue with drinking, or if it is they, both of you are going to come to see that there is a healing taking place, and that you have it in you. Spirit is saying that you both have it in you to go that extra mile. And if you do so, you will come out with positive change, and there will be satisfaction. Whatever it is, the poison that is affecting the situation and creating the confusion, it will be the remedy. But you have to bring it up into the surface. You have to talk about it. They are confused in the end, or they are secretive, or they are understanding and going with their intuition, following their intuition. Again, it is up to you to know if any of this fits. Put the person most on your mind. What is the energy between you? I mean, if there is a devotion, if she takes on the King of Cups as well, it is to say that they're very devoted or they're very selfish. But because there is confusion between you, and it could be that they are the ones with addiction problems, and they're keeping secrets, or they are really, it's karmic, whatever it is they're going through here. Because I see a lot of negativity, and then I see the positives. So it really depends on your situation. But Spirit is saying, go the extra mile. Get to the end of this cycle, because you are going to get there. This is the end. It is going to end. They may stay in the confusion. You will change. You will grow and change from this experience. You will get your satisfaction. Maybe not with them, maybe with someone else. What is the energy between you and the person most on your mind, Cancer? We have chamomile. Chamomile is rest, inducing, sleep. It's nighttime. Somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs to heal. Gentleness, relaxation, sleep. Maybe they're up all hours in the night. Staying up in the night, they can't sleep. Chamomile, it's soothing. Gentleness is required. And maybe they have it in them to be gentle, because she does. She's very loving, very caring, but in the upright. In the upright. Let's see, 59. Chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, sleep. With its gentle energy and flavor, chamomile suggests that perhaps you need to slow down a bit. There's something in your life that is draining you or wearing you down, a relationship, a situation. And the chamomile card quietly reminds you that if you're in a state of exhaustion, you won't be able to do the work that will be required in the future, either at all or to the extent you'll need to. Chamomile invites you to take a pause, step away from your work, whatever kind it may be, and give your mind, body, and spirit time to find balance and equilibrium. So if it is that they are in that vice mode, in the sense where they are suffering the karmic justice, where they are over emotional or too selfish to share, or very alcoholic in some cases, I can't help but see that. But whatever it is that they're into that is draining your energy, because here you are portrayed as the devil, and the devil is tied, the devil is binding, the devil is suffering, the devil is you can't get away from. And working extra hard is what made me, that work came into my mind with the work. You're working on fixing. Maybe you want to fix this. You see that there is hesitation on your part to get further in or to pull away, or the work that you must be doing must be a lot of it. If the card here, the energy card, is to take a rest on both sides. Both of you are feeling pressured by the circumstance, whatever it is. Both of you need a rest. Chamomile invites you to take a pause, step away from your work, whatever kind it may be, and give your mind, body, and spirit time to find balance and equilibrium. And that is exactly what you both need. To come away from that confusion, to find that balance, to bring in the balance, to really work with what you have. Propose as a proposal. Maybe somebody is overbearing or really pushing too hard to come to that. Working 2 jobs even, because you want to be together and you want to bring it in. The disappointment is in that maybe you're not making enough. Maybe they are not. Maybe both of you are struggling so hard and you're disappointed in what you may have or what you think you have. It's a healing that needs to happen here. Page of Swords, finding more information, understanding. The Four of Cups is someone who's not interested. Seeing that there's something more to come, but she's not. She's bored. She's not seeing the hope that's there. She's losing hope. Something needs to heal. We need to, that mixing for the Temperance card, something about drinking, It's about drinking. It just comes in. It's about taking medicine. It's about that overindulgence that I see here is what is making her lose interest. It could be you that's losing interest. That lethargy. Trying too hard. Trying too hard. You need to talk. You need to talk it out. I lost my page. Hold on. I lost my page. Oh, sorry. Gemini. I want to finish it. 59. I think I did finish it, but I didn't finish something. There it is. Where is it? Here it is. Have you struggled to give yourself permission to rest recently? That is it. Overworking. But you're working, things will change. Huh? Things will change because the cycle is coming to an end. All right, let's see the thoughts of the person who's on your mind, Gemini. That confusion, that following intuition, maybe. Could be anything. Let's see. Because it's looking like selfishness, it's looking like alcoholism, it's looking like love, open, ready, secretive. Confusion is, what is confused between you? Only you will know. What are the thoughts of the person most on the mind of Gemini? Their pride. Oh, the selfishness. King of Cups. All about me, and you struggling to keep up with them. Their arrogance, their ego. Yes. Very selfish. Maybe they're thinking that about you. Maybe that is what is between you, that confusion, that there's an imbalance, but there is justice here. There's karmic justice. Their pride, their ego, they're thinking about themselves. They're being selfish. You are working like a slave to meet up with them or to keep up with them. Spirit is saying to rest. To go, no, Spirit is saying to go that extra mile. It will play itself out. Confessions, talk. I'm wanting to tell the truth, wanting to talk about the ego and the pride. Let's take another one. They're wanting to talk. An Ace of Swords. What else is on their mind? Rejection, abandoned, dismissed. Irrational fear. Again, the erratic confusion between you, feeling rejected, thinking that they are rejected or they were rejected, or in misinterpretations here. That rejection, why are they feeling rejected? Or that they will be rejected? Let's take one more. The perspective needs to change. Again, with the moon here, following the intuition, changing that perspective, letting things come to an end and letting things go, having it out. That confession will change the perspective. And thinking, they're thinking and thinking and thinking. They're missing you, they're craving and desiring. Maybe in secret they really want to be with you. Maybe it is a secret that they're keeping, but they want to be with you. And where they are, they can't get to you because of karmic justice. Only you will know, Gemini. And on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.